Shut up and sit down.
Hello, gang. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. And my lovely little sidekick, Dangerous Dave. How you doing,
Yep.
mate?
I'm doing all right. Slight panic after this morning's cameras thou shalt not work, but as you can see,
Right. Yeah. So, welcome to the Sunday brunch today, folks. Remembrance Sunday, so we're doing our bit with our liveries, should we say, remembering the fallen and all of that lot. And also, it's day 2 of Telford, isn't it? So anyone at Telford that's watching this back, let us know what you bought. Let us know what went on and all of that lot, because...
How much extras are you putting in your stashes?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I was chatting with Nigel last night, and he went all the way up there and he bought, I think it was a £4 bottle of Alkalad.
Oh, no,
That was it.
Saw his video. I saw his video this morning. He said, and what did I buy? And he lifted his hands up like that and he went, nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All that way, bless him. But yeah, he said, I got a £4 bottle of Alkalad. But it don't matter, does it? A lot of people like to go, don't they, because of the atmos and get to meet other people in the community and all of that. So
yeah, it's not only the model making, but it's the social thing as well. Because
that's it. I mean, big pole up there on the low. You know, he's got a big stand up there for Ultimate. You know, UMP, and you know, people get to meet him. He's up there with his mates and that, and they can have a good old yatter with a fella and finally get to meet the bloke. So anyone up at Telford, I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're having a safe time, because obviously we've still got the Velociraptors. Just stay safe up there, folks, and let us know what you bought, because I'm a nosy old git, and I want to know what you all bought.
Yeah, you'll definitely need photographic evidence of purchases.
Absolutely, mate, absolutely. So I'm going to have a quick shufty through the chat just to see who we've got in. So I'll adjust my position and my eyesight. Sorry for looking at me chin, folks, but I've got these horrible bloody varifocals on, and oh, mate, they do me head in. So
tell me about it.
We got Sprue and Glue in saying Festa Hugs, Dave Hugs, Dad Hugs and Chat Hugs. Hello, David. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Bat me a PM, mate, so we can have a yatta. David Sanderson's in, says morning everyone, or afternoon, happy days, wherever you are on this little bowl of rock and water that we're all residing on. I hope you're having a good day so far. And if you're in bed, I hope you're having a good snooze. Mac is in, says, hello, Colin Dave and Dad. I won't be joining today. He's about to get on a train home from Bordeaux. Have a great show. Happy days, mate. Have a nice train journey, mate. French trains, Dave. French trains, they are so much better than our cruddy things, aren't they? But anyway, I'm having a wibble already. Model maker Dave's in, says hello, everyone. Who's he then, Dave? Do we know him?
No idea. I think he's a doppelganger for someone.
Absolutely. Aisha's in, says afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Mwah. How you doing, me darling? Hope you're doing all right. Hugh Golden's in, says afternoon, everyone. Hello, Hugo. Hope you're doing all right, fella. Aisha says hello, Festa, me darling. Hello, my love. You saying hello. Panzer's in. Morning, all he says, and Festa Rugs. Panzer Rugs back at you, mate. Brittany's in. Scale Modelling Chaos says afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all right. Hope you're all right, Brittany. You're probably you're probably dancing like a good 'un because you've got freedom at last, ain't you, Brittany? Hey, I've watched the news. Panzer's giving model maker Dave hugs. Ooh, look at you, eh?
I know. Hugged up.
Jeff is in. Candy Grant Mongo. Hello, mate. He says hello, Festa Dave. Sprue and Glue, David Sanderson, you, Mac, Aisha. Hope all is well with everyone. As do we with you, Jeff. Always lovely to see you, mate. Panzer's saying hello to Brittany. Jeff saying also Panzer with Hugs and Scale Modelling Chaos, i.e. Brittany. Panzer's saying hello to Candy, as is Brittany, as is David Sanderson. Aisha says afternoon to Jeff. The Bobbins is in, saying, greetings, peeps.
Greetings, Bobbins.
Greetings to you, Bobbins. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Aisha's saying afternoon to Penza. And to saying hello to Bobbins there. Brittany saying hello to me. Panzer says, are you? As in you go, not you, Dave. David Sprue and Glue saying, hi, Aisha, with a lovely red rose. Oh, he's an old romantic, isn't he?
Yes.
He's proper good with the patter and all of that, isn't he, eh? Watch out for him.
He's got a box of chocolates there as well.
Oh, mate, he's a bit of an old romantic, mate. Fair play to him. You Gordon says hello to Panzer. Panzer says hi to Spruhugs. Sprue gives Panzer hugs. Aisha says, hello, Sprue, me darling. James is in afternoon. Colin, Dave and chat. James, apologies, mate. I missed your stream yesterday because I may have fell asleep in this very chair. Yeah, oops. I know. Panzer says hi to James. You saying hello to you, mate. Aisha says hello to James. Oh, that jumped. Where did it all go? There it all is. Paul D. Tommaso's in, says, morning, Colin, Dave, and all in chat. I put a load of files up yesterday, Paul, and added you to the link, mate. So let us know whether you was able to open them up all okay, mate, and enjoy. Hugh Gordon's sent a rose. Alicia Williams is in. Hello, Alicia. All right, my darling. Hey, Colin, Dave, and everyone in chat Alicia. From me and Shania. Oh, bless her. Big hugs, my Shania. Darling. Ian Dalfate's in. He says, afternoon, all. I'm watching the show on a bus, a replacement service to Telford. I stopped in Shrewsbury last night and had a full day at the show yesterday. Might be a long haul back to the north later. Have a good show, mate. Chuck us some pics for the old gallery pops for next week, mate, and we'll have a little looky-looey and yeah, I mean, it is one of them things I'd like to go to, but travelling is such a ball ache, if I'm honest, and. For the amount of money it would cost me to get to that end of the country and £100 a night for hotels or whatever, I'd rather spend all of that travelling money on models, to be honest with you.
Well, so, I would love to go, but my bank manager has already said no.
But the thing is, you're like me. I'd be like a kid in a candy shop and I'd end up just giving my wallet away and saying, take everything in there and spend it profusely, you know, but yeah, so yeah, I'd love to go, but it's just one of those. You would
come out with a sore neck because you'd be giving it that, what's over there, what's over there,
I would, I'd have no tread left on the tyres because I'd scoot along and yeah, so yeah, it's probably... It's one of those I'd like to go just to physically meet a few people and shake their hands and all of that.
Yeah, but can you imagine the chaos that we would cause if the two of us went up there, especially if I was pushing you around in your wheelchair?
Yeah, because we can't go 5 minutes, can we, without being mischievous, and because we're 12 and a half, Dave. We are.
Well, yeah, you might be. I'm still 7.5.
Yeah, we're a bloody nightmare because we can't take anything or do anything seriously without goofing, can we? So,
no.
Yeah, they would probably go, oh, God, it's them two pillocks again. Yeah.
Who let them in?
Absolutely. Panzer says, well, I didn't go to Telford and I didn't buy nothing. Happy days. Bill Bolton's in, says, hi, everyone in Brunchland. Hope you're all doing well. As do we with you, Phil. I hope you've had a better week, mate, and that you're feeling more yourself, my friend. Aisha says, oops, afternoon, Dave. Honey with an H.
Honey
oh, honey now, is it?
Well, apparently.
Hey, old sugar lips there, twinkle toes. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Alicia's saying, hugs to all, big hugs to Uncle Cole from Shania. Shania even. Hello, Shania. All right, my darling. Hope you're doing well. Big hearts and roses from Alicia. All Mike's in Scaly Models, aka Dad says afternoon or afternoon, Mike. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you about. H said to let you know there's a parcel from you in me Dropbox, mate. Scale Modelling Chaos says hi to Aisha, James, Alicia, Shania, Phil, you, Ian, and Paul. There you go. Got that all out in one breath, Dave. Yeah, Brittany says hi to Dad. Panzer says Dad hugs. Sprue and Glue says may I wish. Who? You turd. Oh, mate, I'm so glad I put that post-it right back next to that webcam. Sprue and Glue is it the nail on the head there. He says, may I wish Aisha a very happy birthday for tomorrow. Oh, Aisha's birthday. Do we get to sing happy birthday, or do you think that she'll stop watching us if we do that?
I think she'll run to the hills if we start singing happy birthday.
Yeah,
I will simply say happy birthday for tomorrow and have a wonderfully good day.
Yeah, happy birthday, my darling. All the very best. Hope you have a wonderful day. And we won't break your ears by singing to you, because it really is that bad. No. No. Cheers for that, David, mate. Very, very nice of you to put that in, mate. Bobbins, he says, I was at Telford yesterday and bought 4 things: glue, paint thinner, a canopy mask set, and what appears to be a space battleship Nagato. Oh, mate, what a photo of that bad boy in the gallery, geese.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Happy days. Excuse me. Candy Grandpa Mongo says, I had to Mike at Scaly Models. Uggs Buddy, he says, happy days. James is in. He says, that's okay, Cole. Hope you enjoyed the pics. I sent it a 24/7 chat with a few camo stickers on. I did, mate. I did. Cool, mate. How much is in that box, mate?
Oh, dear.
Aisha says hello to Ross at Scale Modelling Chaos. It's actually Brittany at Scale Modelling Chaos. Ross's Scale Model Ninja. Yeah. Plastic Monkey's in. He says, he says, just lurking. He says he's got the MotoGP on. Yeah, it's Valencia today, I think, Paul, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it's Ross's name's last
Valentino's last race, mate. Yeah, he's had a dog of a couple of seasons. It's sad to see the old dog go, but the time is right, isn't it? You know, yeah. But he's had a good innings, 20 odd years, mate, at the top of that.
Yeah, I read somewhere he's 400 and something GPs. He's 115, and he's had 9 world titles.
Yeah, so yeah. I have thoroughly enjoyed watching him starting from 125s all the way through over the years, and I've been thoroughly entertained. He's not everyone's cup of tea. He can pee a few people off, but can't we all? But you can't fault that at 41, nearly 42, gunning around at 300 kilometres an hour with a pocket rocket between your thighs, and he's only been 0.9 off of pole position most races at that age, mate.
Yeah. That's not bad, especially as you've only got, 4 inches of contact of rubber at each end?
Yeah, the size of 10 cigarettes, Dave.
Yeah, not much.
So, yeah, ain't a lot, is it? And, yeah. No. That's saying hello to Brittany. Paul D. Damaso says, yes, Colin, I got it, and LED'd it. Thanks a lot. Oh, we downloaded it even. Brilliant. Glad it all worked out for you, Paul. Enjoy, mate. Hugh Gordon says, I had a Gubbins. What was that? That was Mac. Where's it gone? Bloody hell, that jumped.
Mac is pulled up the station now. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. They all count.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm getting there, mate. Yeah. Pan's saying hello to Paul. Bill Bolton says, hi, Ross, hope you're well. Sprue and Glue says, hi to Plastic and Ice Queen. Hello, Sue, you're right, my darling. Panzer saying, I am Bite and Mac. Scaly saying, hi to Jeff, hope you're all right. Plastic Monkey says, hi to Dave and Mike. Hugh Golden says, hello to Paul. They're all saying hello to each other there. Cora Pink is in, says, hi, Colin and Dave. Hello, Cora. I hope you're doing all right, love.
Hello.
Phil Bolton says, morning to Penza. As does Cora. Sue says, hi, all, just lurking as I'm cooking dinner. Oh, what are you having? Plastic says, hi to Phil. Ian Dowthwaite, he says, that's why I stopped in Shrewsbury. One stop away on the train. And only 35 quid a night for his room. Happy days, good shout, mate.
Ooh,
as his son says, you're going to meet your imaginary internet friends. Apologies, folks. Frog in me throat. You says, all right, so Aisha even says, Colin and Dave, thank you so much, me darlings. Not a problem, our pleasure, love. Go have a swig, mate.
Yeah, I'm lost in the chat at the moment.
No, that's all right. Paul saying hello to you. How are you? James is saying, well, I'm going to have to mute for a minute.
Right. James is saying nothing in the swear box at the moment. Stickers are going on good so far. Paul's just saying it's Ross's last race. Phil Bolton, feeling better, thanks, Colin and Dave. Though I think the fall weather might be affecting me somewhat. Been raining most of the week to the point that there are flood alerts. Oh, mate, well, take it easy.
Sorry about that.
David Sanderson, just about to tuck into a Bombay bad boy. I take it that's some form of pot noodle.
Oh, yeah, it is, mate. Sorry about that, folks. I just had a really horrible coughing fit.
Ice Queen is saying hi to Jeff. Phil saying hi to Plastic Monkey and Sue.
Yeah.
Sue saying hi to Hugo. Who where?
You go.
Yeah. Ice Queen saying hi to Chaos. Jeff, happy birthday tomorrow. Aisha, sorry, is hoping you all have a wonderful upcoming year.
Yeah, absolutely. Rossi's saying afternoon to Panzer, Plastic, Aisha and Mike. Do you want to give him the look of death, Sue? Because he forgot you there, love. Oh, God, not that I'm throwing Ross under the bus. I'll say it anyway, not forgetting. There you go. Panzer says hi to Ross. Sprue and Glue says, Aisha, the stickers are in the post. Oh, happy days. Mike's Scaly is saying hello to Ross, our model ninja. Hugh Golden says hello to Ross. Aisha says Steve F is asking if he can pop a link on here to his YouTube channel as he works on Big Toys and Warhammer 40k. If he pops it, if he joins the group and adds it to the YouTube channel section, I'll go and give him a visit. He's not a mod, see, at the moment, unless he joins me channel. I can't add him as a mod, so we can't put a link in. Excuse me. Aisha says Candygram for Mongo. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. David Sanderson says not muted, Cole. Yeah, sorry. I thought I'd muted me, Mike, but I obviously didn't. Aisha says, hope you're okay. It's that time of year. No, it's just my throat got a little bit stuck. Yeah. Scale Modelling Ninja says, I had to Jeff. Carl is in making models. Says, afternoon, chaps, and all in chat. Hello, Carl. Hope you're all right, mate. You been to Telford yet, Carl, or are you giving it a miss this year, mate? Aisha says, Sprue and Glue, thank you, honey. Bill Bolton says, you okay there, mate? Yeah, I'm fine, mate. It's just, yeah, part of it, mate. Just Adam's apple sometimes gets a bit stuck. Yeah, Yeah, happy days. I think I've got everyone there. I hope I haven't missed anyone. If I have, get a gun out and shoot me. Dad's saying hello to Carl there at Making Models. So Dave, God, do I do this or not? Because you've been a right mischievous little git this morning because you had webcam issues, didn't you, and all of that lot. So you've got the devilment today. What have you been up to this week, mate? Steve F says, I'm already joined a couple of weeks ago. Right, okay, mate, I will immediately add you as a moderator. There you go, Steve. You can now bung a link in, mate, to your YouTube channel yourself, mate. Feel free, have at it.
Ooh, has he got a spanner by his name now?
Yeah, next time he types in chat, his name will be blue and he'll have a Spaniana.
I'm gonna change over to the old handheld mic.
Yeah, I'll bung you on the full screen, Dave. All right, mate.
So here we go, then. So what have I been up to? Well, hopefully I've got this up the right way and I'll get the right camera as well.
Yeah. I'm just going to quickly make myself a drink, Dave, whilst you're live there, mate. Is that all right for a minute, mate?
No, because I can go over what I've been doing. So with the Harrier, it's almost done. There's a couple of little bits and pieces that I need to do on the undercarriage, and I think I'm down to about the last 2 or 3 decals that's got to go on, a little bit of weathering, and it's over the line then, and then it's finished. So there you go, Ross. It's almost done, mate. It's come up all right, actually. I'm quite pleased with it. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So a few other bits that I've been on is the Snaz wagon, which you saw on Wednesday. I've now got the ball and chain and the arm on. Just need to do some bit of welding, but I'm going to make it look really rough. I don't know if anyone's seen this little character that I've printed off. He says, trying to get it all focused. Come on, you know you want to. Go on. So he's decidedly grumpy. And I've got a couple of pilots that I've started the paperwork on. I don't quite know when I'll get them finished, he says. What else have I been on? I think that's pretty much it. The other thing that I'm going to do on the Snaz wagon is I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to put on one that I've printed out. I'm going to do some more gas bottles to go in there, but I need to get the right size. I've been sort of doing guesstimations, and yeah, I've been printing them out way too big. So that for the paintwork for this, I'm going to use the Vallejo game color range, but what color it's going to be or colors, I have absolutely no idea at the moment. And I think, in all honesty, that is about me. So
looking mint, mate.
I'll tell you what, I'm really pleased with the way the Harrier has turned out, because you know, everyone said, oh, it's a dog, it's this, it's that, and
yeah, it is a bit of a fag end.
I've got a slight step there, but I'm not too worried about it. It looks all right. I'm pleased with it. It's come out a lot better than I thought. And thinking about it, back in 1982 this came out.
Yeah.
So the requirement for detailed cockpits and various bits and pieces was a lot less then than it is now.
Exactly,
so
mate.
Probably when that arrived on the scene in 82, it was probably the best thing since sliced bread coming out.
Absolutely, mate. Steve F says he collects 40k armies. He's got 7 of them. He's a sucker for punishment.
Sounds
Aisha
like
wants a spanner for her birthday. Bless her. He says, yeah, hello to Sprue and Glue, everyone else. What else is he saying? Phil Bolton says, it's looking good, Dave. Candygram says, great work at Model Making Dave's workshop.
Thank you.
Aisha says, I've got to get Steve F a 3D printer for Christmas. Oh, okay, mate. With his 3D
nice.
printer goodness, eh? Bloody hell, Dave.
Yes.
Eh? So, yeah, what have you been up to, I hear you say? Let's bung me lights.
Carl, what have you been up to?
Well, I would pick it up and show you, but it'll be easier if I swap my camera over, mate. Because, so I'm gonna go for a quick swapsy, folks, and do it that way. If I go full screen and spin it round, I might have been building that. It's my take on the Ork wagon, battle wagon. Now, the part that was the original part of the kit is yellow. I might have put on some slightly bigger guns. Yeah. Because that's the guns that came with it, Dave, and they're far-ass little guns, aren't they? You fire that, it's going to go... Whereas that is going to go, boom, you're gone. There's only going to be your boots smouldering on the ground, isn't there? So there's one of them each side. Turret on top of a turret, because I thought, why not? It's Ork.
Yeah.
Why just have a... Yeah, why just have a blade when you can have a blade and a death roller? You then got boxes of squigs on that little...
and scraped up at the same time.
Yeah, you got boxes of squigs there on this little wagon. Turrets with guns. Why not? Mate, Box said about a squig catapult, so got to have one in it. And then more boxes of squigs at the back. So I might have slightly festerized this one a little bit, and I'll be painting this lot this afternoon when I do the show after this one with the Guru. So I've been doing that. Not done much on the ball tank. I've been spraying the E-Models bike, getting that done and filming that. And I may have been just adding a few tweaks to the Death Race build just to wind James up. So, yeah, it's been an enjoyable little week, mate. But it was easier doing that on the camera than it was trying to...
No, you're never going to pick that up.
So, yeah, I've now got to do a custom base for it and all of that lot just to make that look a little bit more sexier. So I'll sit and play with a couple of ideas on that tomorrow and do that, mate. So yeah, that's...
I don't know if you'll be interested, but I've printed out a couple of Gatling guns that I was going to use on the Snazwagon, but I've got the scaling wrong. So I've printed about, and they're a little bit too big.
Oh, no, wrong big Gatling guns. Yeah, fire them down, mate.
Do you want them? Because then you
put no worries, mate.
I'll put them in the post to you then, mate.
Yeah, that's brilliant, mate. Sprue and Glue says, oh, nice, Aisha, because she's getting Stave a 3D printer.
Yes.
Cora says it looks brilliant, Dave. There you go, see? Aisha says, Sprue and Glue, I spotted a washi on Dave's cam. Laugh out loud. Oh, yeah.
Hey, what?
Excuse me. Cora Pink says, I love that, Colin. Sprue and Glue says it's a mobile home with big boomsticks. Oh, you got to have boomsticks, mate, ain't you? Steve says, I make a lot of terrain from scratch for Warhammer. I have a commission on at the moment, making trees for a YouTube channel that does battle reports. Oh, good for you, mate. Spam the gallery, mate. Feel free to put your link in as well, Steve, because you can copy and paste your YouTube link in now, mate. So have at it.
She's got a spanner.
Ross says it just takes a bit of effort, Dave, and you have done it proud now. He says he's just wondering what to send you next as a challenge. I'm looking at Blue Max reference, RAF, sorry, SE5. What do you think, Dave?
SE5,
Scale Modelling
that's
Chaos says, how many
yeah,
boomsticks does Colin need on a Warhammer? The answer is an hell of a lot more than is actually needed. Happy days,
oh,
mate.
yeah.
Yeah, if there's a space anywhere on a kit, on a Warhammer, put a gun in there or a turret.
Yeah. Warhammer and Festerization go hand in hand.
Absolutely. David says a Monty Python hand. Yeah, it's my little skeletal hand, mate. Skeletal hand. Aisha says, yeah, saw it too. Phil Bolton says, no, someone's going to need a bigger shelf. Yeah. Hugh Gordon says, great build. Thank you very much. Bobbin says, big boom truck of massive boomage. It is, mate. It's just one of them. Every time I think it's finished, Fox says to me, oh, add this, add this. And Nigel, bless him, over at Nigel's modelling bench, has cast me a big funnel off of the 200th scale Titanic to go on the top yet. So I shall be adding that during the week as well, because he said it needs a funnel, mate. He said a smokestack. And I was like, actually, that's a good idea, Nige. So, yeah, he said, I've got something in mind. So he's been in touch and told me. Bobbin's big boom truck of massive boomage. Ross says hello to Brittany. Steve F says, squid catapult, brilliant. With a boomstick in its hand. Absolutely. I've got a shaman with a squig, and I've got squigs with bombs and all of that lot to go on it. Phil Bolton's got a good name for it. It's the Model Maker's Boom Truck. See what he did there? Yeah. He says lots of Dakar. Wow. James says, just to wind up, isn't that what you've been doing all week there, Cole? I may have been messing with James a little bit, yes. Ross says hello to James. Jeff at Candygram somehow keeps finding ways to outdo his incredible previous builds. Fantastic work. Oh, thanks, Jeff. I try my best, mate. My builds ain't everyone's cup of tea, don't get me wrong, but I like them, and that's all that matters, mate. To me, anyway. Steve says, Orcs are one of my armies. I've built 2 battle wagons from scratch himself. Yeah, they're fun, aren't they, mate? Aisha says, Dave looked confused, bless him. Washy equals washing machine. Bless him. Dave always looks confused because he don't quite know what I'm going to do to him next, do you, mate?
But then it's the same back anyway, so.
Absolutely. So normally if I wind him up, I know that 10 times worse is going to come rolling downhill on me.
Oh, yeah.
Ross says it's a 48th scale First World War biplane and the kit is from the late 60s. Oh. James says Titanic smokestack, maybe do the scene with 2 orcs. Yeah, I might have to have 2 orcs or 2 grots doing the Jack and Rose bit. I'm on top of the world. Yeah. Scale Model Ninja says, poor Red, we didn't really wind him up, did we? We may have done. Max McGinn's in. He says, hope you're all okay. I love the battle wagon. Lots of Dakar from the boom wagon. Absolutely, mate. I'll try my best. Richie Lammy's in, says, afternoon, guys. Hello, Richie. All right, geese? Hope you're doing all right. James says, Ross, you're a git. Bill says hello to Max. And Spro and Glue says hi to Richie, even with an R. Bill Bolton says, welcome aboard to Richie. And Brittany says hello to Max. So Chattykins is reasonably caught up there.
Yeah.
I think I'll do a refresh on gallery, mate, and we'll have a looky-loo, shall we? So I'll just do a screen share here. Have you a bit of that?
Steve is saying, what about building an orc stomper?
I've got an orc stomper in me stash, mate. It's going to be a buddy build that me, Fox, and Mike are going to be doing, mate. So we're going to be doing one of them shortly, mate. We've got it in the stash. It's lined up for the new year, mate. Right, let's have a looky-loo at that. Let's see whether anything's been added on YouTube. Hasn't. Come back over there. And add it to the screen. So we'll put the gallery on so we can have a looky-loo at that.
Ooh.
And bring that up like that. Oh, look, picture in picture, Dave. That's scary, isn't it?
How
Yeah.
did that happen?
It's a new thing on the yard, mate.
Oh,
Right, let's bring the chat back over so I can keep an eye on that whilst we're doing a bit of gallery. Take me hat off because my head's up. Right, let's have a looky-loo then, folks, and see what's been going on, shall we, in the gallery of goodness.
I'm looking forward to this because I've no idea what anyone has posted.
No, I've not had a look at the gallery at all, mate. Sprue and Glue says hit the like button, folks. Yeah, you can hit the like button, you can hit the dislike button, you can hit whatever buttons you like. And yes, the dislike button's going on YouTube, Dave. YouTube announced this week. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, that's going to upset the stalkers, isn't it?
oh, bless.
Ross says, Dave, you looked as if you wanted to say something then. Did you want to say something?
Well, I was just thinking about that biplane he's on about. That's going to be rigging, isn't it?
Yeah, I may have been a victim of Ross sending me a biplane with rigging. Git. And if he sent me one and I've got to do one, I'm sure you've got to do one, and we'll do it as a Wednesday buddy build so we can swear it together.
Yeah, go on then, Ross.
Happy days. Steve's put a link in for his YouTube there, so we'll have a little looky-loo at that in a bit. Totally Scale Model, Steve Spencer Beanie's in, says, hi, you're all. He says, hope you're all well. Happy days, Steve. I hope you're doing all right, mate, and that you're looking after yourself, fella, because, yeah, you need to, Steve, yeah? And you know where we are if you need to have a yatter, buddy, because, yeah, nice to see you back. Marcus Bruns says he's lurking in the background as his son has just shown up to see him. Happy days.
Oh, right.
And Ross seems to be not feeling well there because he says he's sweet and innocent, Dave.
There is nothing sweet nor innocent about him at all.
Happy days. Let's have a quick visit to, what's his name's channel, Steve F. Let's have a looky-loo. Let's give him a subscription for a start and a ding-a-ling. Have you some of that? He's only got 26 subs. Come on, folks. Let's give him some subs. There's loads of bits and bobs on here. Painting his motor and all of that, gubbins. So, yeah, have a looky-loo at his channel. Go and give him a visit. Loads of content on there, peeps. So, yeah, look, Warhammer armies and all kinds of different stuff. Share the love a bit, and let's see whether we can get his sub count going up, folks. Because, yeah, he's good enough to support us. His channel needs a little bit of love sharing. Anyone that's a spanner that's got a channel can pimp their channel and bung a link in, so feel free, folks. RW Hobby says hi to everyone. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing all right, fella. James has just subbed to Steve F. And he says here in the gallery, I've been a bit of a busy few weeks, he says, so he didn't get to post anything last week. He's built and finished a 1/8 E2046 Genie Girl belly dancer. And he's built and finished a Lego mock Lamborghini Countach in the 24/7, just to wind Colin up, yeah, because it's one of my favourite cars. Built and finished the Jeep Star War Museum on my live streams. Spider Pig. I also put lights into it on the 24/7. And another Spider Pig. He also made a start on the LWCK Type 99 M Battle Tank on yesterday's live stream. I know, he's been a right little machine, isn't he?
He has.
And I take it Alicia is aware that you've been painting flesh tones, James, because, yeah, some of the expressions on your face when you was painting this, I don't think would be suitable for viewers of a nervous disposition.
Yeah.
James has put a link into his channel there, folks, so pop over and share the love. I like that, Dave. I like that a lot.
It's got something about it, but I'm not entirely sure what.
He's done a nice job on her, hasn't he?
He has.
Yeah. Happy days. Well done, James. Oh, bless your heart. RW Hobbies has put in a $4.99 super chat for me. He says, thank you for everything you guys do and inspiring modelers around the world. Oh, thank you very much, mate. That means a lot, buddy. It's really helpful. So thank you for that, Richie, mate. Massively appreciated. Yes. That is really good, James. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, bless him. And he sits there and says, oh, yeah, he sits there and goes, but I'm not really a figure painter.
Really?
Yeah, you can go off some people, though, because, yeah,
Oh,
Lamborghini, no. What can I say? And he was making the door swishy noises, Dave, for the scissor doors.
Oh, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
But has he? But what we need to know is, did he do brum brums around the workbench?
I think he did, yeah.
Good.
And yeah, look, the git's done the pose with the doors up. Yeah, I am gonna apply the wet kipper to the side of his chops, mate, for that.
Yeah.
But no,
Definitely.
all seriousness, mate, really nice build, mate.
No,
like
that's
it.
lovely.
Look at that. He lit this as well, mate. Got to see the lights on. Phil Bolton says, nice work, James.
Yeah,
and he's also saying the Countach will be lit up soon too. Oh, will it? Yeah, I'm going to pour lighter fuel on it. It'll be lit.
Oh, so he's already tipped a bag of salt in the wound, so he's going to put a bottle of vinegar in as well, is he?
Oh yeah, he's a toe rag, mate. If he carries on, mate, he's going to inherit Dad's title of turd, mate, because, yeah. But, yeah, look at that. It really is lovely.
Mind you, he does love his Lego.
He does. In all seriousness, you know, that is beautiful, isn't it?
I still think he should get a job at Legoland.
I do, mate.
But
the thing is, he'd never go home, would he? He'd be sat there at 3 a.m. with a bloody torch in his gob, wouldn't he? Because he wouldn't want to leave it. Anyone visiting, he'd be stood there. This is all mine, not yours, mine. That's Disney Castle there. Have you a bit of that? You know, he says he buys all of this for Shania. Of course he does.
I don't think so. I think he gets it for himself.
Yeah, he started his tank, and this has got Berlin digital camo stickers. Lots of them, Dave. And I can only imagine how much money is going to be in his swear box.
I'll tell you what, mate, we'll do 50-50, yeah?
Yeah. James says, I will also let you know that I've applied for LAN, which is Lego Ambassador Network. Good for you, mate. I wish you all the success for that, James, because, yeah, well done, mate. Nice bit of groundwork there, James. Well impressed. James Humphreys should be interesting, he says. I've come up with a paint scheme, and this is the Space Battleship Nagato. Now, Dave, have you a look at the boomability on the Harris of that boat?
Oh, my Lord.
Isn't it, eh? That is going to exhaust more explosive than Mike Mountain's trousers. Because, yeah.
Hang on, 1 minute. That's going to be a close call. Yeah,
I think we'd have to get a Richter scale, wouldn't we, on this? We'd have Dad one side and we'd have this the other, and we'd get them to blast together and see whether we can hear the ship over Dad. I think it's going to be quite close.
Yeah, because once he gets going, and he gets the volume set right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I love the look of that.
There is something about it, isn't there?
Yeah, and I've always wanted to get the Battleship Yamato. And I look at that, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's got a bit of rumpability about that, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. James,
I do.
you know, what sort of coin did we have to invest to get that, mate? Was it a couple of £100 worth, or is it, you know, because Battleship Yamato is about £250 on Amazon, mate.
What?
Yeah, and I've gone up, innit? Uh,
Barry?
yeah, I'm curious as to what's in that, and looks like that's 1/700th scale. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Spencer's got a. Oh,
Oh, bless him. Dad's put in the chat, I'll give it a run for his money.
yeah, too right, I know he would.
Do you know something? I think you would win. Oh, bless him. But yeah, I do like that. That looks, yeah. Oh, is that it, Sprue? Sprue and Glue says that kit's £25.
No.
Yeah. It's 1/700th scale and £27, says Bobbins. Hey,
Mm-mm.
oh, isn't it? You know where this is
Mm.
going, Dave, don't you?
Is this going to go on the buddy build list that seems to be never ending?
Yeah, add it to the buddy build list, mate, and fire me a link over later on today, mate, and we'll do an investment and have it on the stash. I like the
Yeah,
look of that. I think we can have some fun with that, don't you?
it's got possibilities, and I'm not quite sure which way I will go with it at the moment.
Yeah.
But
David Sanderson, Dad would have the runs for his money. I'll tell you something. I'll make sure that if he is going to give it a go, that he's not had any prunes. Yeah, I like that. For that sort of, well, yeah,
I don't know. We could force feed him prunes for a week.
absolutely. Aisha says, I want to get back into doing my Airfix models. Happy days.
Mm.
Dad's saying, yeah, prune time against that. Yeah, I still think you'd win, mate. I mean,
Yeah.
well, yeah, some of the ones he's done have frightened me, mate, and I'm a bit mutton. Right, Alicia Williams says Shania has been painting. Oh,
Oh, hello.
signing them as well now. Oh dear.
Well,
Go and grab her, Alicia, and let her know that she's on the big telly. Bless her. Oh,
get them put up in the Tate Modern Museum of Art.
yeah. Do a Shania folder, James, in the gallery, mate, and we'll start dropping all her work in there because it's cute. I love seeing kids doing the
Oh,
art.
yeah.
Oh. Thing is, she looks so happy all the time when she's doing it. Lovely.
Well, that's the main thing.
Absolutely, mate.
Now,
Aisha
did
says
she
I
get
used to
hold of
do.
Dad's airbrush for that one?
Absolutely. Aisha says I used to do FX models when I was a kid. Yeah, it's have at it.
Mm-hmm.
Sprue and Glue says to me, you might also like to have some fun with the space battleship Mutsu. Well, at that scale, I would probably get that, the Yamato and the Mutsu, and do a little set, Dave, if that's all they are.
Well, yeah.
You know, because it doesn't have to be the massive super scale, does it?
Well, no.
Probably better being that size because it's less space on the shelf, isn't it? Oh, bless
Yeah,
her.
I must put some shelves up when I'm off.
Oh, what, them shelves you was going to do 6 months ago?
Quite probably.
Yeah. Scott Sutherland, a.k.a. the Junk Works. Dave has been putting in some more tankage, mate. Look at this. Isn't it? Aye. Abrams,
nice.
isn't it? Is that an
I
Abrams?
believe so,
I think
yes.
it is, yeah. M1A1 Abrams. I could be wrong. But have you a look at that? Bloody hell, Scott.
I like the footprints going across the top of the tank.
Yeah. It is that sort of thing that he does that blows me away, Dave. Because it's just that little eye for detail, isn't it?
Mm.
Yet again, another beautifully executed build. Footprints are brilliant, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, Scott.
Bigfoot and his mate's been across that.
Yeah. But again, you know, he does this build after build after build, and they're all flawless, mate. Yeah. I must get him to post more, bless him.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
I love
yeah.
it. Yeah, he put a lot of hours into that one. I mean, I remember way back when we did the Triumph Herald build, and he done one in a scrappy with the old graffiti on the walls and all of that lot.
Mm.
His eye for detail then was astonishing. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful work, Scott, if you're watching this
Yeah,
back, mate.
Yeah.
And again, Scott's got a channel. It's in the YouTube section on the Facebook group, and it's called The Junk Works with an X on the end. And thoroughly deserves a sub, folks, because you'll be blown away with some of the work on there. I see Brittany has put a post up. My current work in progress, a Meng 135th scale Husky with an H, which is currently in sub builds but dry fitted for these photos. A great kit, loads of patience needed for the interior decals, also painting some Warhammer Imperium figures. Here is a completed Necron and an half completed Space Marine Aggressor. Yeah, I've got that big M wrap to do for remodels, Dave. You know, the big one.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, when I've done the bike, I've got that bad boy to do, and I've had a look in the box, and I immediately went, yeah.
Oh. Is there a lot of plastic in there then?
Dave, there is one hell of a lot of plastic in there. I'm going to do a prequel video for it when I am about to start the series, but I'll dig it out one night and we'll do an hangout and I'll show you. But yeah, it's one of them, you open it and you look at it and you go, holy moly.
Holy moly.
But yeah, anyway, look at this. He's been working on this Husky for a while, as our Brittany.
Yeah, but the time he's putting in is paying off.
Of course it is, and it's another one of them vehicles that's got that, yeah, you want some look about it, isn't it? It's like, yeah, you call that a truck? Have a look at me, mate. What's that? James says, yeah, the last one was a representation of fireworks. Oh, bless her heart. Aisha says she loved doing the plane. Bill Bolton says I'm more of a plane person, but I've really been appreciating armour models as well recent. Well, this is the thing with armour models. You get a fair old whack of plastic, and they're not a massive shelf space requirement, is there? You know, a 35th tank, you can get a lot of them on a shelf side by side, you know, and no, I like this Husky. It's seriously windswept. And Paul, Brittany, I can imagine the language that was emanating. And I bet your daughter even looked at you and went, Dad, will you stop it? Yeah.
It looks good though, doesn't it?
It does. Shall I zoom that in for you, Dave? Because yeah. Yep. Have you a spider pig? Yeah.
Yeah. How many donations was made to the spare box?
I can imagine quite a few, to be honest with you. Oh, that's curious, isn't it? Look at that.
That's an odd thing.
No idea, but yeah.
No, I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at, but
beautifully painted, though.
It is.
I like that.
Paintwork is beautiful.
Don't you find that though with pretty much everyone that posts pictures of these minis? They're all flawless, aren't they? And you look at your primered box of figures and you think, oh, I don't want to paint them now because they're all brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
No, nice
beautiful work there, Paul, mate. Candy Graham for Mongo says spider pigs. Absolutely Scale Model Ninja says it's a Necron, Dave. There you go, a Necron.
Okay.
Oh.
Stand corrected. Or no, I stand informed.
Absolutely. Phil Bolton.
Oh, hello.
Brittany says, actually, one swear, I was doing that dashboard last night in the hangout. Yeah.
That's probably why he didn't swear so much then.
Absolutely. Phil Bolton says, my mood has been all over the map this week. Oh, bless your heart, mate.
Oh, no.
But I've still managed to make little progress on my Tamiya truck. It seems as if once I start concentrating on the build, his depressed mood seems to fade. Absolutely does.
Brilliant. That's what we like to hear.
I finally figured out how to make rivets by carefully slicing up a thin evergreen plastic rod to add to the scratch-built cab. In addition, there's a crazy amount of PE still to attach. What good idea, Dave. Because we've all got loads of styrene tubes, rods and things like that in our... That's a bloody decent little idea, that, Phil. I like that. And it's, the modelling, mate, can make the demons go away for a few hours, mate. And, bless you. Yeah. Don't suffer alone, mate. We're only a message away. You know that.
Yeah, because I know if I'm having a bit of a rough time with the demons, it's sit down at the model making bench and that's it. They're gone.
That's got a real MacGyver look about it, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what direction he's going with this, but I'm sure all will be revealed in time.
I do like it, though. I like it a lot. Look at that. Bloody hell. Have you some of that? Bless him.
Nice. It's good work so far.
I'm impressed. Phil Bolton says, thanks, mate. You don't have to thank us, Phil. You know, you've been following us around for years, mate, and we do what we can to support our fellow modelers in their time of need, mate, because we've all been there, mate, and it's a lonely place to be. Oh, yeah, just PM, mate, and like I say, if I'm up and about, I will come in and I will sit and have a yatter with you. Steve Spencer Beanie. Tackham's 135th Mark 10 Chieftain tank. It's a big learning curve as he's never done a tank before. Great kit to put together, and he will be doing the Berlin camo paint scheme. Steve, pop over and have a look at Elgin35 Tony's channel, because he did one of these for remodels in Berlin camo, mate. And have a look-see, mate. And it is a stunning tank, this, I must admit, because it's a Tackham
it's
anyway.
The Mighty Chieftain, isn't it?
But it's the Mighty Chieftain, mate, and Steve says, some men find it hard to talk and open up. It's easier to keep stuff to yourself. I did it for years, Steve, and it made me ill, mate. And it was only after my last stay, should we say, that I became very open about it in the hope that I could help myself by helping others. And that's what I've done, mate. Not everyone can do it, but we're all good listeners at the end of the day. Photo etch there, Dave, and look at a basket on that. Photo etch alert. Have you?
Oh no, I've got not that one, but I've got one of the other Tackham Chieftains upstairs. And
it's one of them tanks I'd like to build, the Chieftain, because obviously I watched Tony's build, and it's on the radar. I must admit, I will get one. Probably get one in the new year, see what deals are on in January, but it's just one of them, you know, because I've got the Conqueror, I've got the 432, yes, 432 was mentioned, I've got the ball tank in Berlin, and I'm wondering whether tucking the Chieftain on the end of that 4 tank diorama, you know what I mean? So I could end up visiting one. Oh, bloody hell, look at it. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning detail, Dave.
He's done a nice job so far, I'll tell you that. That's looking good.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Steve, if I do get one, am I all right to send it up for you so you can do the photo etch?
No, that's cheating, mate.
Yeah, sorry, I just heard an echo come through there. Off, it said. Off. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was off. Off what? I
Bless
don't
him.
know, but it's just off.
But no, the moulding on this is absolutely top drawer, isn't it?
Oof.
It's up there, isn't it? Top quality
Mm.
chieftain, mate. And look at the length of that boomstick. I mean,
That's a boomstick and a half, that is.
it is, isn't it? That's a sonic boomstick, mate.
Yeah, I remember being at the Tank Museum for one of the model shows they did with the club, and we was parked underneath that
Yeah,
boomstick.
yeah. I can
And in
remember
real life,
seeing
it
one.
is
Yeah,
in real life it is a proper big boys boomstick.
yeah. We went to a military tattoo when I was a youngster. Not sure whether it was Salisbury Plain. It was somewhere open, and they had these gunning across the fields and that. What a thing to see when it was going full chat. You know,
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
yeah, yeah, I'll have some of that. He says the PE on this is relatively easy. Oh, mate. But then he is a king of photo etch. Him and Paul Shapland, isn't it? They do this microscopic bloody photo etch.
Yes, yeah, I was about to say he's a lord of photo etch, isn't he?
Yeah. Edward Leonard says, hello, folks. This is that one I was on about last week, Dave. Oh, you're in for a treat. Hello, folks. He says, I just want to let you know what's going on with me. I was going to apologise, but that's not a fitting word of action. I've not done any real modelling in a few months because of what I went through the same time last year with his mother. She got really sick with cancer and ended up passing on the 10th. Oh, may she rest in peace. But it's put a dampener on things for him lately. While she was getting sicker, I got to paint my Imperial Knight Canis Rex as a filter for my anxiety. So I want to put that energy into something positive and try and build for her every year. That's a fitting way to remember her, Edward. So I want to kind of put that energy into building something for her every year. The reason I came up with this, I saw this model in the last few days and said I needed to paint that, which hasn't happened in a long time. Kind of took it as a sign and bought it. So wish me luck, everyone, and God bless you all. Your friend, Edward Leonard. Good for you, mate. Yeah, anniversary times, mate, are always painful, especially when it's a bereavement involved. Yeah. So yeah, it's a fitting idea, mate, to do a build each year in your mum's memory, mate. Yeah. And it may help get you through that awkward period each year, mate. And it is that black coach I was on about last week, Dave. Look at that.
Ooh.
It is beautiful, isn't it? Different, isn't it? And Dave built one of these. Dave Barker down at Butcher that model. And it ended up going in his local games workshop. And
That is something else.
Absolutely. Gorgeous, isn't it?
Mm.
I was trying to describe it to you last week, but it's one of those you need to see a picture of it, you know. And yeah, phantasmal funnery carriage of the underworld.
Mm.
Yeah, a painting challenge if ever you've seen one, isn't it? So,
Painting
Edward,
challenge
I
in any
really
way.
am looking forward to seeing what you do with that, mate, because, yeah, keep us posted, mate. Oh, that man again, Ross Medlock. Another Warhammer Space Marine figure completed in his personal army colours. And have you some of him? Ray Aquilina's in from Malta. He says, hello to all my friends. Hello, Ray. Hope you're doing all right, fella.
Yeah. Hope all is good with you.
Richie's saying, I see Suyata do 1/700 Space Submarines too. May make a great underwater dio in clear resin. Absolutely. A good idea. Ross says he's in Cobbydale Lodge. Days. Ninja, he was meant to be there for Remembrance Sunday. Yes. Sprue and Glue says Buff Primo Lodge over me head with an H. Just imagine Dave doing a Cockney accent. Good at it. Have you some of that? Yeah. Again, it's knowing how tiny these figures are. Just a machine. Got thousands of these things to do. It would drive me nuts. Honestly, I'd be sitting there crying, looking at the tub that they're all in. I'd be like,
Oh no, I don't really know what to say because he's got so many other things to do.
yeah. Well, he's even got the text on the purity seals and that on the back there. It's like, oh well, at least we know what we got to aspire to. There's a few Stormcast Eternal figures completed over the last couple of days. Have you some of that?
Oh, yeah.
The fact that every single one of them is just flawless, isn't it? All done, old school, airy stick. But you can get the attraction, Dave, can't you? Because like me, you figure paint, and we like to sit there, don't we, with the feet on the bench and the airy stick. And I get how people can find this therapeutic. I haven't done dudes and dudettes yet, but I shall do. I'll have a go. But
yeah, I've tried a couple of Space Marines.
Yeah.
They turned out all right. Nothing wrong with them, but for me, they're just a little bit too small.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I think I would need all the lenses in my Optivisor, and I don't know whether I would be able to see the finite detail in these like others do. I don't know. I'll have a looky-loo through the Optivisor and see how much magnification I can get, but I'll have a go. They're flawless, aren't they?
Oh, they're beautifully painted.
You know, all the detritus there, is that stuff that you've bought separately, Ross, for all of the bases, you know, because, yeah, just all the little ground scatter that's on there, it just makes it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it finishes it off.
Yeah. Because they only come with a flat black plastic disc, don't they? You know, they don't really go all out, so just makes it look.
You get the figure, you get the base, and that's about as much as you get.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thousands going along.
Oh, great.
Absolutely. It was funny during the week because I asked a question about Warhammer, and the look on Max's face of excitement because he got to get his Warhammer book out. Oh, mate, he was happy as hogging slop. Bless him.
Oh, dear.
15 photos in that little selection, folks. Pop along and have a looky-loo. Oh, there we go. We got armies now, Dave. Progress so far on 4 of these Warhammer armies.
4?
4.
I'd have trouble doing 1, let alone 4.
Absolutely, mate. Look at that lot. No.
Now,
4
hats
armies.
off for the dedication of actually sitting there and painting these figures, you know.
I mean, look at that lot. 4 armies. Bloody hell.
I think I'd give up halfway through.
He's got an inner determination and resilience.
Yeah,
I mean, look at that lot. Wow.
Great.
Yeah. See where he's going with it. Bloody ding dong, Ross. Yeah.
Nah, good
and
on you,
I don't think he plays the game either. Progress on the Tuesday live stream build of a Baneblade on the Scale Model Ninjas YouTube channel. Again, in his military colours there, his army colours.
It works though, doesn't it?
Yeah, all painted hairy stick.
All traditional.
Yeah, that's an airbrush. Old school hairy stick, Dave.
Ah, good man.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, Dave, I've been pimping.
No.
I've posted pictures up in my own group, Dave.
Oh, you pimper, you.
Yeah, these were just little work in progress pictures of the one I showed earlier. But I am proud of myself that I did pimping. And David's in the chat and he'll be staring at that little rabbit. I know he will, but yeah. So, go. Moving on. Edward Leonard, Lepin Technic Legos Porsche 911 GT 3RS. Max McGinn says, oh yeah, laughing his arse off. I am pretty obsessed. It's the enthusiasm you have, I find endearing, Max. It really is. It's cool. How much? Yeah. How much do you reckon he's got in his swear box? Oh, what? Yeah.
I think he must be on swear box number 2.
Gotta be, mate. Happy days.
Holy moly.
He's got all the gear in. Ain't it? Brew and Glue says, I saw the rabbit. Yeah. And pimpage. I know, pimpage, mate. Yeah, I had a few messages. OMG, you've actually posted something in your own group after 6 years. Doing well. Well, that's a lot of Lego gone into just that, isn't it?
Oh, great.
It's one of them, innit? You get the instructions out, bag one, piece one, and you sit there and you think, all of that lot. Holy moly.
Yeah. Well, it's like when I did that dragster, wasn't it? It was like 4 hours later.
You had an inner determination, wouldn't it? It's when you looked up and went, I am not going to go to bed until this is done. And I giggled, and I could see you getting more and more tired. The eyes were getting redder and redder and redder.
But I finished it.
Oh, yeah, the scratching of the head and the rubbing of the chin, and it was like, yeah.
Yeah, there might have been a bit of swearage here and there.
Yeah, there was actually.
Well, no, there was quite a lot, to be fair.
Justified, though. Wow, that is stunning. Me. I can see the attraction.
Oh, God.
Would I have the patience? I don't know. Because I've got hands like two bunches of bananas, Dave, and I'd have to get the tweezers out with some of these pieces. And you know what happens with tweezers? Everything goes pinging all around your workshop, doesn't it? And
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I've got the patience to sit and do something that big.
Absolutely. Fox is in, says Mama Fox is all sorted. He's finally within. Hugs to everyone. Festa hugs and Dave hugs. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, Fox.
We'll be on straight after this on Fox's channel for the Warhammer Sunday, Pete. Look at that. Do some of that. There you go, folks. Props to you, Edward. Honestly, mate. Yeah.
That's a job and a half, that is.
That is, isn't it? David Sanderson says he's building a Titanic A Technic even model is a lot easier than building and painting 40k. Really? See, I've not done a Lego since I was a wee young lad. James sent me a couple of little bits of Lego that I must get round to hopping in on his stream and building with him. We'll do that in the new year, James. We'll sort out a time that's suitable, and I'll come and join you, mate. So I'm going to have a go at it, and then it may invigorate me to try something bigger. So keep an eye out, folks.
Oh, Mrs.
In the end, because Dave's got some big old Technic Legos, isn't you, Dave, in your stash?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've got the big Mercedes dumper truck with the pneumatic grab in it. That's a beast.
they straight away my ears pricked there. Pneumatic grab.
Yes.
Yeah. Straight away my interest is garnered.
Yeah, fully functioning grab thing that you can raise, lower, open up, and whatnot.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, so you get to do the old clunky, grabby noises.
Oh, well, yes. I don't know about driving it around the bench. It might go backwards and forwards, but I don't think it will go round and round.
Steve Mundy, a little Lego, he says, to lift these spirits, and it's the Harry Potter Phoenix, mate. Dumbledore's Phoenix.
Oh.
Have you a bit of him? Absolutely. They are really, really well made, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I think they've had to step up over the years, though.
Well, yeah, because it's keeping it a viable thing, isn't it, Lego? And yeah, they kind of looked. I mean, I remember when I was young, it was the white Lego shapes and the red flat tiles, and you used to use all the different bits and pieces to build what you wanted, and then suddenly you could then buy a Lego kit of something instead as well, and it was one of those. Taken off massively, and then of course Lego technical sets came out.
Oh yeah. What was it? I got one of the first ones was the tractor.
Fox says he's popped a picture in the group just now, and leave it till later or next week. I'll do it at the end, mate. When I close down, I'll just do a quick refresh, mate, and I'll show it. Is that for the Bane Blades of Goodness, mate? Have you some of him? And you missed it, Fox. I actually posted some pictures in my own group, mate.
Yes, I will vouch for it, Fox. Colin did pimpage.
I did, mate. Have you some of him? Got Sutherland. IDF Puma Doghouse is finished, except for 2 ammo boxes even. Full build series coming over the next few weeks on his Junkworks YouTube channel. There you go. Another flawless example.
Oof.
Isn't it? Unbelievable.
It's different and it looks good.
This is the thing, you know, he builds IDF armour. That's it. That's his category. But there's such a variety of armour just in that one category, you know, and he's got a stash to kill for, mate. But yeah.
Yeah, no, good for him. If that's the area that he likes, then
yeah. And he churns these out like Ross churns out Warhammers, mate. It's a right old production line that he's got, but they are all of this quality, Dave. And it leaves me breathless, mate, because to maintain that, and he needs a lot more plaudits than he gets. John Weissner, hi everyone. He says, here I am at Scale Model World 2021. Thought I'd enter into the competition and see if I had what it takes to go against the best. More so for a perspective on which of my 2 truck finishes may be preferred. I am speechless. As always, happy Monday. Oh, I love thee. Look at that.
Oh, commended. Oh, congratulations, mate.
Yeah. See? Hey, take the praise, mate. Take the praise. Yeah. Both
Commended at
flawless
Telford.
builds. Yeah.
Well deserved, mate.
Happy days. Get in there, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely made up for you, mate. Absolutely.
Fair play,
Brilliant,
mate. Yeah. Good on you, John. Proud
Yeah.
as punch of you there, mate. Well done. Because them two builds we've been yeah, pretty much obsessed with, haven't we, watching them take shape? And
Definitely.
yeah. Yeah.
No, you should be well pleased and well chuffed with yourself, fella.
Yeah. Fox says pimpage of his own stuff did dog in heaven impossible. Yeah, it is, Fox. It is. It is literally, mate. There. See, look, Fox. Work in progress. Yeah. I'll let you get over the shock.
Yeah, I think I've just felt a disturbance in the force as Fox fell off his chair.
Absolutely. Caleb's got a video up on his YouTube there of the Gone in 60 Seconds Eleanor Mustang build, part number 11. So head on over to his channel and have a looky-loo over at White Gloves Models. Like and subscribe and ring the ding-a-ling. And you get to see the Eleanor build taking shape. I did a live stream there, live build, chat and an hangout. Sunday morning coffee with Kalen, live at the workbench even on November the 14th. Happy days, live at 10 a.m. So put that in your diaries, folks, and have a looky-loo. Want to go and watch it? Go and watch it. Excuse me. Let's have a swig of that. Pardon me. Marcus Brunn has put a post in. First time posting here, he says. He's done a Winged Gundam Zero Verka. I hope I've said that right. And it's going to be painted down the line. If I haven't, Fox will correct me. He says, and WHIP stands for what? Intentional pimpage? Question mark. Yeah. They're teaching me well. And look at that. Hey, Marcus, get your work in there, get it seen, mate. And if you haven't got a YouTube channel, you do realise what's coming next. I'm going to nag you.
Yep.
I'm going to nag you and set one up.
Yeah, and you don't give up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I do like that. I really do, mate.
It's a thing, isn't it?
Oh, have I just tweaked your interest in mobile suits there, Dave?
No.
Are you sure? Because I'm looking at the angle that you're looking at that, and I see a glint in your eye, mate.
Well, I don't, but
if you
I appreciate what he's done. I appreciate what he's done, but
if
not my thing.
If you can take that and put it in the modern real world battle theatre and paint it in a camo scheme or whatever, yeah, you never know.
No.
I suppose I should be blessed that you've bought a couple of Warhammers whilst I'm behind.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we will. We'll have you doing the Baneblade at some point.
No.
I like them, Marcus. I like them a lot, mate. Thanks for sharing. And yeah, keep on posting, buddy.
Got some boomsticks on it, though.
It has. James Chapman says, come and join me at 1 p.m. for the LWCK 90022 Type 99 Battle Tank live build. Hope to see you there, Dave. Look at all the stickers he's got to put on. See, stupidly, James did a poll on several model pages and groups. Which of these Lego builds would you like to do? And the one he didn't want to do was the tank because of all the stickers. So he posted all these things and choices up, and everyone may have been, how can we say, prejudiced by Panzer in the background going, get him to do the tank, get him to do the tank. Of course, the winner of the poll on every single group that Panzer's a member of, under the bus, chose this.
Mind you, I would have chose this anyway.
Absolutely, because it looks absolutely stunning, all joking aside. Aisha says, sorry, I'm here just watching. That's all right, Aisha. It's not a problem, my love.
No, it's all right.
You know, you don't have to type in chat all the time, love. You know, just watching away. It's quite happy. Oh, yeah, James is doing that. Yeah, Dave, it's that name. David Hunter, possibly new wheels for the FXXA. And I like those a lot. Because they are just simple and clean. You know, and my God.
Nice polished aluminium.
Look at the shine on that already.
I know.
He's a git, isn't he? Panzer says, I did not in any way rig the vote this time round.
Why do I find that astonishingly difficult to accept?
I find that implausible plausibility, undeniability. Nice choice, David. Look forward to seeing that, mate. Look forward to seeing that all done and dusted in your own imitable style. He says it's almost...
You're guilty as charged.
Absolutely. He says it's almost time to totally upset the purists. Hobby designed 20-inch Vossen Ford VBS 318 from Hero Boy. He'd say this one was going to be different. Hey, David, at the end of the day, mate, it's your build. You can put on it whatever you choose, mate. You know, owners, you know, the guy that owns the Ferrari in the real world might want to put his own set of rims on there. So good luck to him. It's his car. Your build, mate. Do what you like with it.
Definitely.
William Rayborn says, won't get to see the live streaming this week, but I'll catch up with it all Sunday evening. I hope everyone has a good weekend. And yeah, look at that. Bit of caravanage going on.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate. Fair play.
Yes.
Boy, mate. Have a good weekend. That's one of his builds there that he's been doing.
Up the weather, Holdsman. Oh, hello.
Happy days, yeah. He says he's all packed up and ready to go racing this weekend. Wish me luck, because if you know me, you'll know I need it. Well, he does all the RC, doesn't he, and all of that lot. And
good luck, and hope you do well.
Absolutely. Look at that. John Weissner says, nice GMC pickup, mate. And look at that. Now, if there's a kit of that out there, can someone let me know? Because, that's got serious festerization potential in it.
That looks good.
Yeah. So if anyone knows of a kit manufacturer that might make that, that's not. Panzer says, I only rigged the War Museum build vote. Yeah. The man on a mission is our Panzer. Look, Fox, more pimpage. I did a pimpage for the frolic. Yeah. So if you didn't get to see the Friday frolic with me and Fox, it was a nice long show. We did 3 hours. And we had a bit of a giggle, just goofing around, shooting the breeze, and coming up with wild ideas on how to ruin Warhammer builds, mate. And Jacqueline Stevens says both feet are done now, and start in the body of a baby Yoda number 2. Absolutely, sitting there doing a bit of the old crochet there on a Grogu number 2. Good, isn't it?
It is.
Got the patience of a saint. Got to have good eyesight.
Oh, yeah.
Sprue and Glue says that truck could be made a lowrider. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, David. Slam it right down, mate. Yeah. I know. She's done 1 foot there for baby Yoda number 2, folks. Have you a looky, Lou? I think she's got Big Chrissy's pink cutting mat there, Dave, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, I've got one of these in me stash. There's 87 photos of this, folks. So I'll show a bit of the old chassis build up and all of that lot, and then you can have a looky loo right the way through, because this is the yellow and the patina truck build, so it's the
Yes.
big album. But yeah, I just wanted to show the leads. Yeah, he's got all the
Yeah.
ignition leads in there and everything, folks.
And you
So,
can bet he's got them in the firing order as well.
oh yeah, they do, don't they? They really get them in the correct firing order. But go and have a look at that album, peeps, because there are two, well, now we can officially say it, they are two competition builds, Dave.
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
definitely. Yes.
Edward Leonard has contributed to his album of models there. And again, there's 171 photos. So the latest edition will be the Lego, but look at that. I always like to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be arguing with that one.
Yeah, this is some of his Warhammer. I posted it before. It's nice having it in one place. Happy. There's 171 in this album, folks.
Good grief.
So grab yourself a nice cup of tea, a plate of nibbles, and yeah, go and have a looky loo, because like me, if you're new to this Warhammer stuff, yeah, that's a good album to go and look at.
Definitely.
Go and have a gander. You got Fox there saying very nice. He loves the heat staining on the multi-melter. Now, what more compliments can you have than from Fox himself? So, worthy of a look.
Well, yes.
Frank Caffel, Frankie Goes to Hobbywood's got an Opel Speedster in his lockup this week. And have you a looky loo, Dave? Yeah. Isn't it, eh?
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Stunning. Yeah, he's doing the diecast Opal collection. And yeah. But it's just, I remember when I first started seeing him use this diorama, I was like, bloody hell, he's got a nice collection of cars, this bloke. Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, he messaged me and he went, that is just a faux diorama. And he very kindly sent me one, and I've got it over there. I'm going to be photographing some of my stuff for my bench update, Dave. Yeah.
Oh, what, the bench update that you said you was going to do last week that you still haven't done? Not that I'm throwing you under the bus, but
no, but just because you done yours this week, but you haven't uploaded it yet. But yeah, Dave's done his.
Mine's in the bag, so to speak. But you've not done yours. Not that I'm throwing you under the bus, but I've done mine.
Fox is saying still hard at work on the Bane blades when he gets time at the bench. He's not weathered it yet. He's sorting out tiny details. Now we're starting to get all Imperial up in this. Again, it's all us work, isn't it? Hours and hours and hours of painting. Yeah. I mean, look at the graining on the hammer. Details. And he's put some more recent pictures in, and hopefully it's what he was doing yesterday on the Friday night on the Frolic, because yeah, the detail is insane. Just making conversation. Our new season is not far away now, but just for fun and a tea, something is happening. Make sure you say hi if you're at Telford Scale Model World this weekend. Happy days, James. Hope you had a good time at Telford, mate. Paul D. Tommaso, sub-assembly's done, ready for paint, but unable to do so onto the next kit. And yeah, big dunnage. Have you? Looky look.
Oh,
I know. Striking my curiosity as to what he's up to. That's Frank's new Opel. Yes, been pottering at the bench, works in progress. I know, folks. Double pimpage this week, Fox.
Do you know, I don't know if I can take this anymore. Double pimpage, and you pimped your show as well.
Yeah, that was early stages. That's what came in the box. That. That's
I'm
the
glad I haven't sat down because of all of this pimpage, because I would have fallen down with shock.
absolutely that's the start of the Kshatriya, and it was taken landscape fox. It's just when I uploaded it, I didn't spin it, just in case. And that's the first 2 coats down on the E-Models bike, and Wabbit's in the background, David. Ha 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 ha. Oh yes, folks, double pimpage. Oh. Brew and Glue there. Join him on Mondays, 12 o'clock at UK time. Find out what's going to be built. There you go. Go and have a looky go. Fox is going to be right back because he's got to set up for a minute. Yeah. Caleb shared a post there. If you're hearing it here, folks, he says the Star Trek Into Darkness Enterprise by Ravel is finally here, and he's going to be building this as a group build for Robbie Link's International's annual Star Trek group build. Hop over to the YouTube to have a look-see. A new Revell 1500 Scow Enterprise, Dave. Looks a nice kit. Yeah. RW Hobbies 148th ICM Einkel HE 111H3. Challenging kit due to the shape of the fuselage and all the glass, and an Edward mask set is essential. Yeah, me and Dave might have these Einkels. We got the Motorhead Bomber ones, didn't we?
Yes. 70-second scale, I think they are.
I've got no idea, mate. I can't remember, mate, to be honest with you.
No, I can't. But I know that the front end of that, there is an awful lot of glass in it.
Yeah, I think we'll be using masking set, won't we, mate?
Well, if we don't, it'd be a swear fest.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, we won't mask them off live, will we, mate?
No.
I like all the chipping on the leading edge of the wings he's done there, and on the prop blades. Yeah. And a splendid job, isn't he?
No, he's done a nice job on that.
Absolutely gorgeous. Again, the pre-shading and post-shading, Dave. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous.
Wow. Yeah. I like that a lot.
And then you do a close-up. There is an awful lot of glass.
Absolutely, Dave. Absolutely. I'm going to have to do a quick be right back, mate, because, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, folks. I'll be right back. that should be back. Let's just put that on screen. There you go. Are we back, Dave? Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Brilliant. Sorry about that, folks. It's just I had to. Yeah, I just had to dip out for a little bit. Right.
Yep.
Ross Medlock.
Yep.
Latest build completed today is Primaris Captain. Aisha says, "Is everything okay?" Yeah, yeah, you know my situation, Steve. Similar to what you go through, mate. I just had to do an emergency. Latest build completed is a Primaris Captain. Oh, look at the bones on him, Dave. Absolutely stunning. Wow.
He is good at this, isn't he?
It's one of them, innit? You sit there and you think, ding dong.
He's done it again, hasn't he?
Well, me and you quite often sit here and go, we must have a go at painting some of these dudes, and then you see these and you're like, yeah, I'll just leave them in the box.
Yeah. I should just sit here and admire everybody else's work.
Yeah, I get it. It's just I need to find a way. I need to find a way of being able to see it. Steve says, "Oh, okay, man hugs," and that's something I don't normally do. Yes, Steve, it's just I'm having a few issues with the diabetes side of things at the moment, mate, and it's gone awry for some reason. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, definitely. Wow. I mean, it's like all of the edges and the dry brushing on the stones. You know, it's that sort of eye for things that I enjoy seeing, and yeah, it is a talent. I don't care what anyone says. Art in it. Ray Aquilina says, yes, welcome back, mate. Yeah, sorry for that. I don't normally like dipping out in a live stream, but at the moment, with the recovery and things going, I've had to set it up because, yeah. Oh, apologies for dipping out, but it's the least I could do. It's only fair on Dave as well, because you're not 100% comfortable, Dave, with the presenting bit, are you, mate? And
no.
It's just easier to do a quick dip out, and Dave can quickly nip and get a drink, and I can do what I need to do. So apologies, but it's just something I've had to implement where I need to look out for warning signs. David Hunter has shared a post. Dave, yes, you can get back up again. Hi there, folks. That's the engine bay finished on the Tamiya Ferrari FXXK. Dave, come on. Look at the carbon fibre.
Holy moly.
The bloody carbon fibre on there.
Yeah, but he's got two different types of carbon fibre. He's got what's in the engine bay, and then he's got what's on the rump.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's insane.
This guy is a god.
Oh, do you know, David, I really would love to meet you one day, mate, and just say thanks. Because I love seeing your work. People go, oh, you blow smoke up his arse. Well, I'm sorry if that bothers you, but when you see artistry like that, you know, I've seen detail up kits and things that he uses, and the bolts and the rivets, and they are microscopic. But when you see them applied to the model and you see it all painted up, I get why he goes down that route, and good luck to him.
No.
But oh look, come on. I think he does it to tease us, doesn't he? Look at that.
I think he must go through and think, what photograph can I post that's going to get them going this time?
Yeah. What can I do to absolutely pee off Festa this week? And it's like, yeah. But it's the research he does, Dave. His photographic archive. It's to die for, isn't it? Ayesha says, needs must, mate. We can wait. And Steve says, you can't. Yeah, absolutely. I don't like to dwell on it, but it's just a change we've had to make, Dave, isn't it, for live streams, the what if scenario. And I can't thank Dave enough for his support, really, because it was partly your idea, wasn't it, to do it that way? And yeah.
It just works easier that way.
Yeah. He got 0.5 mil coloured detail wire, orange. You know, he gets the correct colour of wire. Most of us would have a reel of electrical wire or a tin of orange paint, and we'd just paint a bit of black cable, wouldn't they? Not this bloke.
Yeah. No.
But I get it, David. I do get it.
I do, and I love looking at these photos that this guy does. And David, please don't ever stop, mate, because your photos are so welcome here.
It's like Wendy, bless her, she very, very kindly sent me the Ninja Carbon Kawasaki with the detail upset. And I like to do a detail up on at least one build out of every category I build in. And I think shiny car I would love to have a go at. And Frankie sent me that Merc, didn't he? But I've got a McLaren, but I might get a LaFerrari and do what David's done, where get the detail up, wires, rivets, and have a go at just going all in and seeing what I can do. And I will certainly be messaging David and saying, right, mate, this is my first shot at this. What would you recommend? Because he's built a LaFerrari. But I am transfixed by his carbon fibre, how he does it, and I'd love to have a go. I think my swear box will love it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, tiny rivet heads and things and whatever these are, It's
they're the
zip ties.
Nylon zip ties.
Yeah, I mean, I went zip ties, Dave. It's insane. Look at these rivets. Oh, how many are in there? 20 pieces. David, does that mean you had to count the rivets, mate? Oh, mate, honestly. And I've said it before, he's come in for a lot of critique over the years for going down this route. And that kind of winds you up because people will say, well, why cut that off just to put that on? One, because he can, and two, it enhances what he's trying to do, which is hyper detail. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's because he can, and because it gives the model extra dimension. And at the end of the day, it is his build. It is his model. It is his money that he has spent. So he should be totally entitled to build exactly the way he wants to.
Absolutely, mate. But absolutely flawless detail in it, eh?
I'll tell you what, though, I would love to meet up with him just to have a masterclass on how to apply carbon fibre detail.
Yeah.
Because
degs, as you now call them, Dave, isn't it?
Yes, degs. It's not decals or decals or decals or whatever. It's degs. It's detail enhancement graphics.
Yeah. Got a ring to it, Dave, isn't it? Degs.
It has. Degs.
Yeah. So
you can't
cheers
get
for that.
Wrong,
Absolutely. Cheers for that, David. Absolutely beautiful. And there's a big old write up there on what he's been up to. And I would love to see his display cabinets, Dave, wouldn't you? God, could you imagine the cooing noises us lot would come out with?
Yeah, it'd be like trying to pull the tools out like no.
James is saying you could always get the Revell Mustang with GT350 and build the Eleanor from the trans kit. Yeah, I've built the GT350 and scratch built some stuff, but now that the trans kits are back on the market and are becoming available again, yeah, it is something that is tempting, mate, to be honest with you, a full-blown Eleanor. But David, legend, mate.
Definitely.
Jacqueline Stevens is doing a bit more. She's got no more mint colour left, so she's finishing it off with the pink colour. Good girl.
Oh,
Good girl. So yeah, she's doing a blanket there for her cat. Happy days. Cat's going to be nice and warm in the winter, isn't it?
oh yeah.
Look at this, Dave. Ian Douthwaite. Yeah.
Oh,
Finally, I know you've been itching for this, haven't you?
oh, but I've waited so long for this.
Finally got the AW Jenkinson wagon and drag complete using the 24th Italieri tractor unit as a base. Absolutely stunning.
Oh,
I don't think
gorgeous,
even that does the justice that this build
No.
deserves. I have watched him scratch build this and have sat there looking at these pictures in awe. Ian, you are an artist, mate. It's that simple.
it's gorgeous. It's stunning. It is a work of art.
Mm.
And the fact that the drag trailer, virtually all of it is scratch built, is
Yeah.
phenomenal. It is. To
A
be
work of
fair,
art.
I'd to see something like that at Telford and see how that would do in a competition. I think you'd be looking at best in show.
Easy, yeah. Yeah, it's got competition winner stamped all over it, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely stunning work there, mate. And the recipient of that build, well, that's going to take pride of place, mate, on their display, because these are trucks for real existing companies that he builds. And yeah, honestly, mate, I'd be proud to have that in my office, mate. It is absolutely stunning.
Now
what?
It begs the question: what is he going to do next?
Yeah. I think he's got a list, put it that way, without going into too much detail, because a lot of this is commission stuff where it's built for the person, the kit supplied, you know, and it's an existing truck, and that's what he does, and they get it on display at their place of work, their boardroom or whatever, and that's what keeps him going in the hobby. And when you're turning out work of that caliber, Ian, I'd just like to say thanks for sharing it, mate. I feel privileged that you've shared that with me group, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute kudos to him.
Stunning. Accept all the plaudits, mate. Joshua Rysdam shared a link. Meet Scott from the Triple P, and it was the Plastic Posse podcast. Get you some of that lingo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Pop over and share the love with Josh even.
Yeah.
Oh, God. See, James has done it again. Look, that was the poll for the, yeah. It wasn't rigged in any way. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Or James.
Well, he kind of opened himself up to that, didn't he?
Absolutely. Plastic Monkey says, stunning, Ian. It is, Paul, isn't it? It absolutely slapped me round the chops with 2 wet mackerels and a wet boxing glove when I saw that, mate. Bill Bolton says, first-rate job. It is. It's museum quality, isn't it? Steve Mundy had this old model kit sitting around gathering dust, so he got the razor saw out and started this thing. He said the plastic is horrible, very brittle, and doesn't like glue. He's had to resort to super glue gel and lots of tape. Yeah, it's one of those ye old late 60s, early 70s plastic kits by the look of that. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's going to be that cream. Yeah, it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was the type of plastic, Dave, that the Huey originally came in, wasn't it?
Yes.
And the Airfix, was it the Airfix HMS Victory or the Saturn V? Was this type of cream plastic? And it was
I think it was
dog.
Victory.
Yeah, it was a dog to glue together, wasn't it?
Can't say
Yeah.
as I've ever done the victory, so
No, no, I'm really looking forward to having a go at the Blackpool. I'm looking forward to that
yeah.
tool
So
ship.
I've still got to get one of them.
It's all right, mate. As and when, mate. We've always said that. It's as and when. Yeah, I like what he's doing again. Bless him. Have you some of that?
I'd just like to be in his imagination for 5
Oh,
minutes.
mate. Yeah,
Dear Lord.
unbelievable.
Mm.
Tuesday night progress with Lisa, she says, on the Craft Station channel. Yeah, pop over and have a looky, Lou. Bit of diamond art going on there. That's a lot of white there, Jackie. I felt for Sue because Sue done me the ice cream, done me this big Homer Simpson and Spider Pig behind me, and there's a lot of white on there, and I can imagine the swear box was out on there, and that takes pride of
Oh
place
yeah.
on my door behind me. That does. I love my little Spider Pig. Jackie's had a go at cooking. Oh, gold. Bacon and leek and potato stack. Thin sliced potatoes, leeks and bacon layers with tomato and grated cheese baked in the oven for an hour. There you go. Have you a
I'll
looky
tell you
look?
what, that sounds good.
Yeah, there you go, mate. You a bit of that.
Mm.
What else have we got? Got Archie Boniface. Yeah, look, bit of the old trenchage
Oh,
going on. Oh no, he's progressed, and bless him.
oh, he's come
Really
on leaps and
has.
bounds. This guy has.
Yeah, yeah, bless him. Really has become an accomplished modeler.
I like where he's going on this.
I do. Again, he always seems to strike up a pose with these figures that's very thought provoking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's almost like he's turning around to that officer and saying, "You want to do what, when, and
yeah,
how?"
yeah. Oh, Fox is correcting me there. God, he's good, and he
Oh,
ain't. Those kits are actually, he says, from the 80s. Believe it or not, they just look 60 years old. They do, mate. Certainly do. Oh, look, this is Phil Alden. It's the characters from The Wizard of Oz, Dave. Tin
oh
Man,
no,
the Lion, and the Scarecrow.
and the scarecrow.
Bloody hell. Look at them. The painting on these is stunning, isn't it?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wow. Classic movie, Dave.
Oh yeah, and kudos for doing something completely different.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I take it he must have the full set here. He's gonna
I
have
would have
any.
thought so. I would have thought so.
Yeah. Got quality, mate. I have to keep an eye on the time there. That's Philip's primetime show and Talen's Enterprise Part 7. Underdog painting, Bazza, Killer Boss, out to paint one. Video on his channel there on the Age of Sigmar. Scott Shorey is researching his next figure project, a neat little 3D print from Vargas scale models. Australian sniper team from World War One. He's found a lot more photos online than he expected. Have a peek. He says, "I told you I had some things in." And this is what I mean. I like this, people doing a bit of the old
Mhm.
research, because it does, when you see the final results, it does enhance what they're trying to do, doesn't it? Props to
Yeah,
you, mate. And yeah, it's just poignant seeing these old photos, David.
it is.
100 years ago, it's just, I mean, that's William Rayborn's body shells from
Ooh.
last week there, folks. So I'm just going to do a quick refresh, because I do believe the Guru posted in there, and then we'll have to come off air because I'll have to get ready to go on with Fox in a bit. So
Yes.
that's Elise Shania, even as her paintings. Yeah, that was Bonfire Night James, wasn't it? The last one there.
Mm.
Bless her. Let's have a look, see if we can find Fox's. There it is. Right, he says, base colours down on the fancy rear panel on both tanks. Painting skulls is dope. Yeah, he enjoys it. But sadly, this camera just makes them look overexposed and flat white. Oh, excuse me. He says his rule with metallics: get the base colour and wash down before weathering, but leave the highlights until after the final matte varnish. That way I will have a contrast between dull, weathered matte metallic base tones and shiny, blingy, specular highlights at the end. There you go.
You are.
But look at the detail on that. Let's have a zoom. Look at that. It's just insane, isn't it? When you think how tiny that is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find a bit that he's missed, but I can't.
He ain't gonna miss it. But even the skulls, you know, you've got all dirt detritus and age on them. It's like another level, isn't it?
Well, this is what he likes doing. It's the painting, isn't it? This is his thing.
That's it. I mean, look at the chipping on the ladder rungs. It's in all the bloody right places, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody likes a know-all. No one likes a know-it-all.
Yeah, you can't fault him on it though.
Oh no. Yeah, though.
Although, to be fair, I thought he might have drilled out the exhaust a little bit more.
No, he'll get all uptight now. Oh, yeah, oh no. Honestly, you can tell the paint.
At least most of they're straight.
Yes. No one's tell a Fox paint job. It's just got that look about it. Yeah, I like that. And seeing how tiny that detail is.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, mate.
It's the chipping on the barrels as well.
Yeah. It's just right in it. So that's that. That's the gallery all caught up, Dave.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come off of the gallery because it is that time of day, mate.
Well, he's getting on a bit, isn't it? Because
it is. It's that time of day, peeps, where we've got to vacate the airwaves for the Warhammer Sunday with the guru himself, peeps, and yeah, I'll be joining him for that. So have a nice rest of your day for today. You've got Dad and Sue on later on doing their show, so keep an eye out for that, peeps. That'll keep you entertained for the evening. So hop over to Scaly Models and have a looky-loo. Keep them all company. I'd like to say massive thanks to each and every one of you that's posted in the gallery. Big thanks to Dave for obviously joining me and putting up with my inane drivel. And all of you in chat that have kept us company. So that's my little roundup done, Dave.
All I'm going to say is to each and every one of you that's posted, thank you so much for posting your work, because without that, we wouldn't be able to do this show, because it's all about what you guys do, not what he does.
Absolutely.
Get the finger around the right way. I will see you all on Wednesday for me and him in the week.
Yeah.
And yeah, so take care. Have fun.
Absolutely. Catch you all later. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye, everyone.